97.3 City FM. Relevant radio.
Electrometer
Always.
is the only meter assembly plant in Ghana, one of only two in West Africa. We produce prepaid and credit meters for the Ghanaian and very soon the West African market. Our meters are of very high quality and are certified by the Ghana Standards Authority and international labs, which are very high international repute. And so in a nutshell, we produce meters, prepaid and credit meters for the ECG and the Ministry of Energy for deployment across the country to help in the country's revenue generation, protection and mobilization generally.
Okay, talking about revenue generation and then job creation, do you intend to, what are your projections for this year, first of all?
Well, this year we are about to complete our ultra-modern metering facility. That will double our production capacity. And if that's anything to go by, currently we employ 300 people directly or indirectly. So our projection is that from next month or the month after following, we should double or thereabout our staff strength as well.
Now we are told you intend to go outside Ghana.
Sure.
Could you tell us more about this?
Well, we have been approached by a couple of countries in West Africa. We are unable to disclose them now for obvious reasons, but we intend to go out to West Africa. We have participated in exhibitions in Liberia, and we've also been to Nigeria and Benin and a few other countries, and we hopefully will be partnering with the utilities in those countries to supply their meters to meter their energy usage.
Right. Now, over the years, there have been quite a number of complaints about these metering systems. Some of the challenges are people say that
they complain that you're not alerted when a credit is almost finished or is almost finishing.
Okay. Since Ghana Electrometer started operation, all the products we've turned out alert customers with the number of days you have left, the amount of money which is actual that you have left, and the estimate in terms of units that you have left. And this is a feature we've implemented in this country since 2006. So since we started, all the products we have this feature that tells customers this is the balance we have. We have notifications that are given to customers by way of your meter will trip off, and then you have to put your card to it, and then it will come back just to alert you so you know that you are operating in your reserve. And you'll be able to go to a vending station nearby and recharge. One other thing that has been done in collaboration with ECG these days is the distribution or the opening of many vending stations across the country. And to a large extent, this has helped to make sure that people have access to recharge their electricity anytime they are having the low or they need to just top up for future use.
Now, we know the Chinese are up against our necks, and you're one of the few companies that do production here in Ghana. How do you deal with the issue of machines that are really not up to standard because of inflow of fake products from outside, coming from China, for example?
Okay, the metering devices have been equipped with a device setting components to ensure that when you have a bad feed into the system, it will protect whatever equipment you have. For example, maybe you can have a voltage which is very high. Your meter has been equipped with a facility to trip off when the voltage is very high, so to protect the equipment you have on the other side. For example, maybe the load you have in your home is going beyond the programmed acceptable load limit. Your meter will also trip to protect so that you don't do beyond what you're expected to do. All these things, for example, maybe you could have an voltage. The voltage goes way below what is expected. And so to protect your equipment, the meter will trip and make it safe for you. And all these things have been equipped in the products that we've turned out so far. So that you know that as a customer with the meters that we turn out, when there's a problem coming in or even from the suppliers end, you'll be protected and your equipment will be safe. When the situation gets normalized, I must add, the meter will come back by itself. In collaboration with ECG, customers are still being advised on how they should manage electricity and how they should use electricity, how they should take notice of their consumption details, so that you know too well that, okay, this is what I have left, this is what I have, that, okay, maybe I'll be going off on this day, by the time to come back, I'll be in my reserve, so I can plan and do it. And there's a lot of education that goes on at the district level, and we've been collaborating with ECG over the years at the various operational sites to make sure that some of these messages are sent to the customers so they have good knowledge on how to manage their product. So even though we are in the utility crisis situation, as we call it, you'll be able to know that, okay, I have this minimum. By the time it will come up, I'll be left with this so much. I may not have power, so I can advise myself on what to do before that.